and Dr. Verdon for being here today. Of course, effective transition to the ground-based strategic deterrent will require a plan to safely and efficiently dismantle, dispose, and demilitarize the current ICBM fleet. And if you could, and I apologize for missing the first part of this, but if you could, please walk us through what progress is actually being made and what challenges you are facing with the disposition planning for the Minuteman III.
So we're not responsible for the missile. That would be the Air Force. But for the warheads that are on the missile, roughly half of them will transition off of the Minuteman III onto the GBSD. The ones that won't transition, the material associated with those warheads will be, when authorized, will be disassembled and stored safely and securely as we've done in the past with the material that composes those warheads.
So you don't foresee any issues then with that disposition. That's good. And then also, what is the, of course, DOD, DOE, and NNSA, they all have a stake in the development of the nuclear cores that are supporting our weapon systems and our nuclear navy. What is the assessment of the capability and ability of our domestic supply and production chains to produce these nuclear cores?
By cores, I'm sorry for clarification. By cores, you're referring to as the pits that we call the pits. Is that what you mean by the core, or the whole weapon?
The whole weapon.
The whole weapon. So we are working very diligently to make sure we have a supply chain. I think we're working very closely with the department and the Department of Defense in reestablishing more domestic supplies of some of the materials that we need. So we're recognizing that that's a key area that we have to work on. But we are reestablishing, or we have established and continue to work to make sure that we have the correct infrastructure to support what we need to do.
And Dr. Verdon, is there a role that you would see at the federal government level or with Congress in making sure that we can procure what's necessary domestically?
I believe, we don't have a definitive answer yet, but I believe there will be some materials for which the economic, trying to get industry to restart some of the, domestically will be a challenge that we may need help in the future. There are certain materials we use that we have to rely on external sources for, that bringing them back on shore may present a challenge for the future that we certainly potentially need help in doing so.
And what would some of those concerns that we have with external sources, where would those sources be located?
I'll say sensitive countries.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your time. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Senator Ernst. Let me recognize Senator Kelly, please.